During a report on Poland's security, Władysław Kozyniak-Kamysz, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defence, spoke a lot about the technical modernisation of the Polish army. We have increased funding for the Polish army, reaching a record level of 4% of GDP, the highest among all NATO countries. I would call it such a spectacular, logical fuck-up, as Minister Kozyniak-Kamysz does not present his own vision as far as defence is concerned. He announced continuity. De facto, he spoke the language of law and justice. Minister Kozyniak-Kamysz also talked about the new equipment that soon the Polish army is expected to acquire. We will soon sign a strategic purchase with the American side. We are buying Raison cruise missiles. Minister Kozyniak was presumably referring to Raison tactical missiles with a range of 1,000 kilometers, capable of hitting targets on Russian territory, the purchase of which in March was agreed to by the US State Department. Talks on the subject were started by the previous Law and Justice government. I consider it one of our successes that in such a short period of time we have led to the fact that there are already K2 tanks in the Polish army, that in addition to HIMARS there are Chowmu, that is rocket artillery with a range of up to 300 kilometers, that there are FA-50 aircraft, training and combat aircraft. We pray that they will at least do what was already planned by the previous government. The peak of our dreams is for them to do it. And the concern that arises is that they don't want to do it or pretend to do it, and they don't. The head of the Defence Ministry has talked a lot, including about securing the Polish borders. That is the planned 10 billion zloty construction of the so-called Shield East of the Tusk government, about which the head of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Tomasz Siemioniak, said, "The idea is to create barriers of such a neutral nature, swamps, marshes. It is necessary to abolish the territorial defence forces because they do not serve our security. We do not see the effects of their action." It was a picture of misery and despair, and we have led to the fact that today the Polish army has more than 200,000 soldiers, just a target, at least 300,000 soldiers. Moreover, Kozyniak-Kamysz said nothing about Poland's plans to join nuclear sharing, a program that involves making US tactical nuclear weapons available to NATO countries that do not have them.